Hello, my name is Dan Johnson and welcome back to the Who podcast. Amy and I have been working through Series 5 of Doctor Who, and I've been here to capture her reactions at every turn. It's been a long road, but now we've made it to the end. So open up iPlayer or put in your CDs as we're about to press play in 3, 2, 1. Hello, my name is Dan Johnson and welcome back to the Who podcast. Today we are doing the Series 5 finale, The Big Bang. Amy is back once again. She's very excited.
I am.
We're not fooling anyone by thinking that these are recorded on different days.
I'm just very surprised that we finally got to the end of the season. I never thought it was going to happen.
Just thought
I thought I was going to die before that happened.
Yeah. You thought it was an endless loop of Doctor Who episodes that just carried on forever. But we obviously just finished part 1, which, if you want to recap that for those that may not have seen it. Not the story, but your thought on it.
Oh, my thoughts.
Yeah.
Nah. I was underwhelmed, to be fair. That was mainly because I felt like, Dan had to explain a lot more to me than I understood on the screen, and I don't like that, because I should be able to understand. But then at the same time, I haven't, it's been ages since I've watched the last one.
Yeah, this is the trouble.
Yeah, I don't know, just a bit underwhelmed. I think, I don't know if it was on camera or off camera, but I was discussing with you, I was like, I don't find them scary, like the Daleks and all that. I just don't find that scary to me. It's not like, oh my god, get in the box. It's like, oh, I've just said to you, it looks like I just twat one of them and they'll die.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, that wouldn't work, by the way. But yeah.
What, twatting them?
No, you can't just push it. Well, you
could.
They do actually do that. Once.
Do.
But...
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, like I said, this is going to get a bit more timey-wimey, a bit tam-jumpy now.
Timey-wimey.
I'm going to put my phone on silent as well.
That's fake notifications because Daniel actually doesn't have any friends.
Yeah, I've just been tapping it down there.
Yeah.
Make it go off.
Or I've just been secretly texting you to make it look like you've got more friends.
Who was it?
I've just been sending you timey-wimey, timey-wimey, timey-wimey.
It was Han.
Timey-wimey. Baby Amy.
She's back. She's back. Well, I hope that this second part will make you appreciate the story a little bit more. I do have to admit that the monsters coming out, like, some of it is kind of like bottom of the barrel sort of like stuff, whatever they had in the cupboard kind of thing. Because there's like 3 Cybermen, 3 Daleks, 3 Sontarans, and then it's just sort of whatever they could find.
Yeah.
There's like a Fisher robot in there, which is a pilot fish.
We need more men.
Pilot fish, I think it's called. When it's not even, it doesn't have its own sort of identity. It is the henchman of something else.
Yeah.
And apparently there's one of them from Sarah Jane Adventures when I was watching The Confidential. There's one of them. The game one, I can't remember what it's called. Koldak? Something like that.
Amelia.
Yeah, was you obviously called Amelia. Changed it. Yeah, let's go outside.
Tonight, minions, we're going to steal the moon! That's the minions, by the way.
No stars.
No shit, Sherlock.
Well, that's not strictly true. You can't see the stars every night, but...
What?
There's no such thing as stars because all of the things that the Doctor has saved in the past no longer happened because the cracks and various things. The TARDIS exploded. In all of time, slowly unravelling.
Right.
And history's wrong, but Amelia remembers it because she's special.
Right. But then Amelia's a kid, so what's going on?
She's special, though.
But she's been reborn.
Because no. She's special because she's had these cracks in her room.
Yeah, but I'm confused. This is not Amy. This is
Amy. This is Amy.
But why is it later?
No, this is earlier.
It
was
1000.
later from when they were before, because they were in like Roman times. Now this is modern day. This is 2010. If not, no, sorry, this is 1997 because Amy's a kid. This is Amy's childhood.
Right. But they've just gone again. I'm so confused.
Go on again.
That she's not alive again.
No, this is the past.
But it can't be the past because the TARDIS exploded. That would happen in the future. She was an adult when the TARDIS exploded. So why would it change the past? Because it's erased the past.
Because it's eating the past. So
right,
look,
because
like,
it's exploded.
some
So
of
like
these
right,
things,
like time travel. Sorry,
like
right.
there's a Dalek in a jungle. I don't know if there's even a shot of it, but there's like a penguin in a safari, and it's like penguins of the Nile. It's all topsy turvy. None of it quite fits together.
Because it's erased bits of the past.
Because bits have disappeared.
Right.
Details are not correct anymore.
That's rude.
Things aren't quite as they were, and she remembers what it was like before the TARDIS exploded.
Pommed.
Because she's connected to the cracks, because she's had it in her room all of her life.
Yeah.
All of her childhood, anyway. I always find this bit quite odd. That sign says "Stick around, pond," so she stays. Her aunt's waiting for her. And then her aunt must just give up.
Yeah.
And leave at night.
Oh.
See, that's all sand.
Yeah.
The penguins of the Nile.
I'd be out of there if I heard that.
There's a polar bear.
Bit of a...
Must have been very frightening for her. 10 years old. Look, terrified of every inanimate object. There's Dalek in the jungle.
Why's a Dalek in a jungle?
Because time is not making sense.
Right.
So that Dalek was there when the TARDIS exploded, and it froze.
Right. Okay.
Because the TARDIS exploded, froze it.
Froze it. What does it say now?
Aftershocks.
That still say stick around, pond.
Yes. Beautiful handwriting. It has just occurred to me that we're watching this. It's October now, but when this comes out, it will be December.
Yes.
I feel like I need to wear a Christmas jumper.
Oh yeah.
Or something like that.
I was going to message you to ask if I need to put different clothes on for the next episode.
No.
Actually, I hadn't mentioned it.
No one would think that we've recorded them separately.
We've never washed.
We don't wash. These are the same clothes. I just asked you to wear them again.
I've actually sat here for a full month.
Yeah.
All right, bruv.
But Amy shouldn't be in the Pandorica, should she?
What's this?
That's how I dance.
It's not. I've seen you dance. It's not how you dance. Yeah, it's more of that.
Did a bit of this. I did a bit of that.
You don't dance like that.
Last Friday. I did it on Friday.
Did you?
I did. I don't know. T started doing it, I think ironically.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I did that as well. But
it was
relevant to a song, not just out of nowhere.
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
I thought she was just being ironic.
No, it was
no,
relevant,
it was relevant
to
the song. Right. I had no idea. I've got no rhythm. Even at that gig the other night.
You're not that bad.
I've
seen worse.
We went to a gig and Lauren turned to me at one certain point and just kind of went, "You sort of know the words, but you're not saying the words. Your mouth is just shuffling.
Right.
You're just sort of doing."
Yeah, you do. Yeah, but you do that.
Instead of, if, when you puzzle and then you get the lines wrong. So I've got no sense of rhythm or anything like that.
You shot her. You can't if you've been shot. Miracle was you came back, surely.
Yep. Beautiful timing. So that's...
What do you mean? That's quite easy, clear instructions.
That's also half a conversation that you'll see later.
Right.
If that makes it easier for you to picture it. An extremely dangerous thing to do, though, don't you think?
Say again?
Putting two sonic screwdrivers together that are the same sonic screwdriver.
Yeah.
Film plots have ended with people holding hands when they shouldn't in their own personal timelines. There you go. Like it says, echoes.
She needs to go put the pen back in her pocket. He needs to go.
It's a sonic.
No, it's not.
It's a sonic screwdriver. It's very important.
It's a pen.
There was actually a sonic pen.
It's more likely a posi driver.
Just slaps him. Just like flipping idiot, Rory. Really?
Cheers. Wow.
Wow. See, now he's hench. Hench Rory.
No, I don't think he's hench. I think he just got very angry.
The
Anyone could be hench when they're angry.
Are quite strong.
She's Peng. Sorry.
The clip that when we watched the episode and we were shouting about her legs.
Oh my god, yeah.
She's got the most iconic legs. In Doctor Who. That's what it is.
What?
We can save Amy by putting her in the Pandorica and then leaving her for 2,000 years. And then at that stage, it would have... The prison keeps you alive. It's like the evil part of the prison. Would then have restored her. So she wasn't dead anymore. This, I don't know if I've said this before, but the girl, these two, they're cousins.
Oh.
In fact. I'm not sure how strong the connection is, but they are cousins in some form. As it said that they not met beforehand. So.
Don't worry, I'm not gay.
He's not worried about that.
Oh, yeah. No. What a stupid question.
It's a rhetorical question.
Huh?
It's rhetorical. So this is I think one of the sweetest things Rory ever does in the show.
Waits for 2,000 years.
He sits there, keeps guard of the Pandorica.
2008 years.
For 2,000 years until present day.
Why is he not dead? Why does he not die?
Because Autons don't age or die. So he just keeps going. But there's here he is. I'm about to explain it. There's a Big Finish box set. There's a series of them, audio stuff, with the actual Arthur Darvill who plays Rory, where they kind of fill in some of the stories that he went into and that he did. So there's one about him. They're comedies, really. They're not to be taken too seriously. But there's like a Knight of Camelot one, and there's a one in Roman times. Although I do wonder, did he ever change his clothes? Just wear the same
Probably
tunic and armor for 2,000 years. Or at least up to the Second World War when he pulled it from the Blitz and supposedly died. Okay. This is when you start to piece together elements of how clever this story is with its time travel. I think it's more approachable than some other stories.
Oh, yeah.
And then he waited 2,000 years
For a pathetic kiss.
for it to get.
Come on, do it properly.
There we go.
There we are. You breathe through your nose, you knob.
Sorry. In 2010, I had no idea.
What, you can breathe through your nose?
Well, I couldn't half the time. I had something removed, didn't I, in my nostril. Would you be interested to know how they do the hands folding over for the sake of guns and stuff like that with the Autons? How Rory did that, shoot the Dalek.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, go on.
So, he's got his arm behind his back.
Yeah.
Then there's a fake arm that is a casting of his real arm.
Yeah.
Then they put in, which then somebody behind him will sort of pull the mechanics to get the arm down and the gun sled out.
Oh.
That's how it's done. So then now he's travelled back to the things that he's previously done. So he's filling in those little appearances. So now he's done the groundwork and the Sonic's in there.
Right.
Genius. Post-it note, bump. You can see it's him in the reflection of the glass. And he steals the drink because she's thirsty. So
right,
hands it back. There you go. You were like, well, that was weird. when you saw that earlier.
Yeah.
It was him taking the drink to then
Right,
give
that's
to
clever,
Amelia later in the evening.
Oh.
Oh, I bet that hurt. Absolutely painful, that fall.
Because in the future.
Mm. Try not to look at the fact that that is nowhere near Matt Smith. Not in hair or anything.
He's shit security, isn't he?
Didn't even hear the cup drop, no. There we go.
Pardon me.
It's very different to part 1, isn't it?
Yes.
You won't see all those monsters again. Not all of them, anyway.
Very nice.
Restore. He's restoring his function. Because the light from the Pandorica can fix things, heal things.
Right, okay.
So he's using the light to... I'll turn the volume down a bit, because...
It was just that noise.
Yeah. Obviously, I know the episode, so I don't need to listen to it. Shirt's a bit tight there.
Your mum.
Yeah, it's your mum. Looks like it too.
Hmm.
Just like the painting. Oh, I have to go through it again.
Yeah, loops.
It loops because it's saving her. It's keeping her alive because she's in a perpetual motion. Oh no, we're going again. Yep, because the sequence needs to be longer for some reason. There we go.
No, they're not.
I had affairs.
Of course you did.
Yeah. Well, it was a...
Oh, look at that CGI.
Seen worse. The Fez was sort of like a joke with Stephen Moffat, where he kind of needed to show that there were differences when the Doctor teleported.
Yeah.
So we put the mop and the fez in.
Yeah.
In fact, he's over there with the fez, and he comes with the mop as well. But then kind of needs to get rid of it, and they said, well, if we give Matt a fez, he's forever gonna have the fez on his head. He's never gonna want to take it off. So he kind of falls in love with the idea of having a fez, and he went, well, I'm going to destroy the fez like 5 minutes after it's introduced.
Yeah.
So it's the little joke from Stephen Moffat to irritate him. Yeah?
Me.
Yeah.
Relight my fire. Your love is my only desire. No?
No, I'm not feeling that.
Okay.
I'm not feeling that song. Now, when he eventually moves away from the wall, try not to laugh at Rory.
Right.
Because it's not supposed to be funny, but each time I see it, I just find it hilarious.
Thought you couldn't die.
He can. And to shoot him twice during his regeneration.
How is that funny?
That just because the hand is on its side, it just makes me laugh. Okay. And they had like a plasticky.
Okay, I didn't find that funny, but okay.
They had like a clink into it as well, and just walks out with his hand on its side. It just makes me laugh, and I just think it's ridiculous.
Baku.
Because he's not really dead. Yeah. He was never really dead. The Doctor just said he was dead, so he could do this. And that brings all the loops of your teleporting, the timey-wimey aspect that I was talking about earlier,
right,
to the end. See, it's all there. You might need to watch it a few times to sort of understand every sort of aspect of it. But once you do, it's really clever. I think there's been a lot more instances of time travel like that in Doctor Who that have been far messier and harder to understand than that. And I think this episode does a really good job of getting that balance right.
Pardon me again, sorry.
Right into the microphone as well. Like acid reflux.
Probably. I never have fizzy drinks.
Oh.
I'm not used to it.
Right, yes. I thought about that. I thought I've got literally nothing else. My family just drink fizzy drinks all day.
Yeah, we don't. I don't have any fizzy drinks at home. Live off tropical juice and caramel latte. And
How
tea.
the other half live. We've got a 24-pack of Coke, 24-pack of Pepsi, and a 24-pack of Fanta. Help yourself.
That's why I've got good teeth.
My teeth are fine. Apart from that bit. A little bit yellow.
Yeah, compared to mine.
Yeah, yours are a lot cleaner. Yeah. A lot
That's
whiter.
because my parents never let me have anything. Which makes sense now.
Try not to trauma dump on the podcast.
No, I meant drinks-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm happy that I did that, to be fair.
No, yeah, it has...
It's benefited me.
Yeah.
And I didn't crave it anyway. I don't crave fizzy drinks.
Well, my nana was a enabler for that sort of stuff. It was like...
Whereas my nan wasn't, yeah.
More and more constant. We once thought that one of my cousins was allergic. She thought a cousin of mine was allergic to crisps because she asked if he wanted any. He said no. She's
Really?
like, "Are you allergic?"
That's fine, then you won't know.
There would be no.
Well, she won't know, will she?
She
So it's
won't know.
fine. She can live her life with Rory.
Yeah, the weird love triangle thing, it's over, really, if he doesn't exist anymore. Rory's just in the corner going,
What?
yes.
Yeah. I'll never be second best.
That's what I was saying about last time. You need to pay attention to. There's all those doors and everything like that in that house, and it was just her. Like Rory being taken away in the crack. It's a very similar thing where her parents, her family have all been
Sucked in.
Well, I don't like the idea that they just like get latched onto and sucked in, but yeah. Some of them have all disappeared.
I still don't understand why he picked her. Because it's none of his business.
Pretty ginger.
Right. She was a kid.
No, she's older then. But he...
I'm sorry, but if I got someone close to that... English?
Yeah.
If I got that close to someone's face, I don't think the boyfriend would be very happy.
Headbutt him. But...
if you got that close to me, I'll just headbutt you.
Yeah, what was he saying before? About... You're confused about the... Why he picked her.
Yes.
Because when he first met her in that house, the house was empty. It was just her.
Yeah.
So he saw the crack in her room, and he knew something was wrong.
Right. Okay. So he came back
why.
for the crack, not for her. Right.
So he came back to find out that
was wrong. Yeah. And then just stuck with her.
Sort of stuck with the mystery of what's going on, which has obviously led to here. And he's going to fly the Pandorica into the exploding TARDIS.
Yeah.
I really like his facial expressions during this scene. as he flies it in. I love how he took the time to send that. A little bit of showboating. Because it's sort of like, it's just, when it sort of focuses, or like the camera steadies, there's just this most awkward face. This, and here it is. Just, ugh, like that. What is that face? I had to do the sound, but there we go. And now we can just wind everything back.
That's very camp.
It's very camp. Right, so with the Pandorica going in there was enough molecules and stuff to, like, enough particles of the world before the TARDIS exploded. And now, by throwing it into that TARDIS, it's going to spread them throughout the universe and fix everything. So the world goes back to being as it was. But as he's doing so, all of the cracks are closing with him on the other side. Right. Do you remember watching this story, or were you asleep at this time? I can't remember.
No, I think I do remember this bit.
You definitely fell asleep during part.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
A part of this. So this scene here. This is a really clever detail. So the Doctor speaks to her. He has his jacket on. Here he is. And this is actually in the episode, in the scene, from the Angel episode. Stretching my back out. If anyone's wondering why I'm impersonating a chicken. So the Doctor...
Get away from my face!
The Doctor spoke to her, ran off, and then he came in, and he has his jacket on, whereas the other Doctor doesn't have a jacket.
Right.
But this is something that I think I may have alluded to last time, but obviously it's so many years ago, you don't remember. But it's a clever way of editing and writing in these little clever connections. Take your mind back to about 3 years ago. You watched this story. Waiting for the TARDIS to come back. This is something that you will probably never get to. Trying to explain how he got the TARDIS and stealing it from the Time Lords under the idea that he was borrowing it and he was going to bring it back, but obviously he hasn't done.
Blue is blue.
Blue is blue.
Ever.
It is the bluest blue.
Ever.
It really could not be any bluer. He's got weird hair again.
He's always got weird hair.
It's like weird sideburns, isn't it?
Can you feel what reaction I've got?
I think you're just concentrating 90% of this episode.
I'm not feeling it.
I think you've been trying to work out what's going on.
I'm just not feeling it.
It's all closing up now.
Pardon me, sorry. What's going on?
They're a dreadful host. I've given you something that you're not used to. It keeps making you burp. There he goes. Through the crack. Forgotten.
Why'd you go to sleep with the lamp on?
Scared of the dark.
Oh yeah, true.
I used to.
To be fair, I used to have a night lamp.
I started a thing, didn't I? Because I did a tiny yawn. Of course, you
Waking
sleep
up with a full face of makeup.
with a fair face of makeup. Yes.
And your hair like that.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever woken up like that unless I've woken up from a night out.
Mm.
And I haven't.
You've forgotten to take it off.
Yeah.
She also got a nice sort of gold watch on while she's at it as well.
To be fair, I do wear jewellery to bed.
Do you?
Yeah.
What, even your necklace?
Yeah, everything.
Oh, right.
Yeah. To be fair, every boyfriend I've had, they've thought it's weird as well.
I've never heard of doing that.
What's the point in taking it off?
You don't wear rings, though.
I do.
Do you sleep with your rings on?
Yeah, why would I not? Why is it so confusing?
Lauren spends about 5 minutes just taking off all the rings.
Why would you take them off? What's the point? It's not going to suffocate my finger in
it.
It
can do.
No, why?
It just feels weird, I guess.
No.
I mean, I sleep with my watch on. As we were talking about rings, we kind of missed that.
Yeah, that's fine. She met her parents.
Amy's got her parents back now.
He's got no toothpaste.
He does not have any toothpaste on that brush at all. Yeah, nothing there, mate. That's actually a sound effect of brushing. To make out like he was doing it properly. I do love the idea that Rory is there brushing his teeth while Amy's not even dressed for her wedding day.
He's wearing his clothes while, like, his wedding stuff.
Yeah.
I don't understand those collars. They look crap.
I don't know a lot about wedding fashion, I'm not going to lie.
He's a trim as well.
Can I have the bit off the bottom and put it onto the top, please? Is River's on?
What?
It's River.
Why?
Because she sort of recognises her.
Why is she there?
You're about to find out.
Happy. Hopefully. What?
Happy Mrs. Rory. Happy Mrs. Rory? What the hell is he talking about? To be fair, I did not like that collar.
That's horrible, isn't it?
It looks weird.
It's an old book.
No, I've never quite understood this tradition.
What?
Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue.
Never heard of it in my life.
Yeah, it's a thing with wedding.
Never heard of it.
I think it's to do with the presents or something like that.
Yeah.
To gift something blue.
Oh, never heard of that.
And as far as I know, it just feels like a stupid thing to do.
Yeah. I don't believe in superstition or anything, so.
She's seeing
I think it's the Doctor.
elements of the Doctor, yeah. But of course, do you know what ties in quite nicely to that tradition?
What? Something blue.
Something old, something that's also new, borrowed, like the Doctor borrowed the TARDIS,
Oh.
and it's blue.
Sorry, I'm going loopy.
I'm going absolutely bat. Because she was the only one that remembered.
Oh, God, shut up.
What, Amy or me?
Amy. Could have been the book. The book was blue.
It applies to the TARDIS. Just like she remembered her parents, she also remembered the Doctor and was able to bring him back with that.
What?
Yep.
What?
She's still got the hots for the Doctor. I mean, it's a really weird relationship. This is my sister's favourite scene. I was allowed to watch this episode when we were younger because she likes this scene. There we go. It's the draft there.
I hate that.
But the Doctor has to be bad at dancing. If the Doctor was good at dancing, it would be ridiculous.
Why?
But it just can't be. He's an alien. He cannot be good at dancing. He's not supposed to be suave or.
So just because you're a human, that means you're meant to be good at dancing, but you're not.
No, but I know. But he's supposed to be sort of more of the nerdy, geeky side, less than the opposite.
But she still likes the Doctor, and she's kissing him.
Yeah, it's a very weird thing about Amy's character that a lot of people don't like.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
It does fizzle out. Then they kind of there's a beautiful scene in the story, when they sort of confront that. Have you got any predictions of who you think River Song is?
No, why would she be someone?
You know, there's the element of if they're the Doctor trying to work out that she knows the Doctor, and she knows there's more to that relationship, but the Doctor does not know what that is.
Oh, right, okay.
Thing is, yeah, and they do that in the next series. I
don't know. No idea.
No. Well, the more that I've watched it, if it was today, it would be so obvious because it's the most simplistic answer to that question.
It's Amy.
No.
No.
You're kind of on a line there, though. But
it's the Doctor.
No. She's doing it again.
You can't ignore that your girlfriend, your wife's just a...
Your wife just gone, hey, let's have a snog, Doctor.
She wants to snog your face off? What? They're annoyed. Why?
No.
Oh.
Funny. And we've gone full circle now. Because we finished the episode series where we started it. Do. And credits. There you go. Over.
Sorry, that was really loudly.
I'm getting the sense that you're quite happy.
Oh.
That we're finished.
Yeah.
With that story.
I didn't think it was that good.
No?
I'm underwhelmed.
Honestly, it is one of my favourites.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I just love the time stuff in it. To be fair, watching it today, I was a bit like... watching it for the first time, it's fun. You need to sort of have that years of sort of backed up understanding of what's going on.
Yeah.
But for you, it's difficult.
Personally, a special, an ending special should be woo, and it wasn't woo. It was just like I don't know. I just don't feel like there was enough things that linked to maybe go, oh my god, this happened because of this and then this. I don't feel like that happened.
But there's links within the series though, like when
that's what I mean.
Yeah, when they go.
I just didn't. It didn't make me go. I know what you mean. So that's what I mean about bits where you were like, oh, this is relating to this. I didn't go, oh my god, really? I was just like, oh, okay. I don't know. I just felt a bit.
I think.
I think it's also different because I have no connection to those characters whatsoever, whereas you do.
Yeah.
They're just characters on the screen for me, whereas you've got not connections, but you know what I mean.
Do you mean like the monsters, or do you? Well, I suppose
no,
that too.
I mean Doctor and Amy.
Yeah, obviously, Amy. You've watched her from the start, but you've not really.
I have, but I haven't. No.
I think it's quite difficult when you're when I'm talking at you and you're trying to do this at the same time. And
also, I'm not watching. You're giving me an overview. Yeah, an overview of what's going on. I'm not discovering it myself. You're feeding me the information while I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Instead of just me watching it and discovering it in my head. Yeah. But that can't be changed. We're doing a commentary, so that makes sense.
The point, yeah.
That's the point. But yeah, I don't know. I feel it was good. I just feel it was I just don't think.
A little bit let down.
I don't think it's good enough for a special.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's the end of the series.
Okay, I don't think it was good enough
finale.
For the end. I don't think it was good enough for finale.
Yeah,
I think it just should have been another episode.
They never have just a normal episode in the series.
No.
There has to be a big.
No, that's my point. But then it didn't feel big enough.
The world ended.
Yeah, but he's not. The world didn't end, though, did it? Because he's back.
Yeah, it's Doctor Who. It always ends happy, more or less.
Exactly. So the world didn't end.
In terms of finales,
It's not like, oh my god, what's going to happen next season?
Yeah.
I don't feel like that.
In terms of finales,
They're just going to do another thing. They're going to go on another journey. It's not like,
Yeah.
oh my god, they've saved the Doctor. No, the Doctor's died. Let's save him.
Yeah.
I think they should have left the saving
But
for the
that's
next
also
season.
because of like how TV is constructed nowadays, more than anything else, with our like Stranger Things and our stuff like that. That they're made knowing that there's going to be another series.
Yes,
that
yeah.
They kind of leave those things in because of how the Netflix culture works. Because they kind of like they want you to binge it, and then once you've binged it, be like, when's the next series?
Yeah.
So you binge that as well. But with these, they're coming out every week. With enough built of audience, where I love that each sort of one is sort of more individual. There's plot threads which I've not really drawn attention to. Yeah, there's this.
Get that.
This thing about the silence.
I could understand how you could get. Yeah, I could understand it. I just didn't get it myself. So it's not like, oh, I thought it was crap and there was no thing. And I do see the links and I see that. I just don't know. I just didn't. That's very rare that happens with me.
You thought it would be a big.
Yeah.
Ending.
Yeah, I don't know why, but.
Yeah, a bit more of a fight, I suppose.
Maybe.
It is rather sort of
Sorry.
talky. There was a lot of scenes in that when I was like, we've just had a scene explaining how this thing works.
So now explain something else.
So now we're going to go somewhere else.
It's not like, let's run somewhere and get shot about for a bit and then...
Well, they got shot.
There was no transition. There's no transition scenes. It was just
there was
information scene.
That's sort of the issue with this one, is that there is a lot of like...
But there's a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah, there's so much to do and figure out. That they end up doing a lot of that, which is. But like I say, I think it's regarded as one of the best finales and one of the best series. So
really,
well, I wouldn't say it's difficult.
I'm looking forward to a David Tennant one.
I think it's difficult to tell because I think that Series 5 is one of the strongest series as a whole. But I'm also nostalgic for this series. But I also think that Series 4, Series 3, Series 2, I all think they're strong series.
For different reasons.
For different reasons, yeah. And this one, the themes are really good, and the sort of overall story is really good.
Yeah.
But like I say, there's been years of sort of build up to that, like learning that and hitting those story beats where every element of those characters feels earned, like you knew them personally.
Yeah, I get that.
So, Amy, we've now gone through 13 episodes of Doctor Who.
I can't believe that.
I couldn't believe it either. I was thinking about it earlier. I never thought I'd get to this point.
Do you know what? It feels like 6.
Yeah. Does it?
Yeah.
That is good. I'm happy with that.
It feels like there's been 6. Not 13. I don't know why. I think it's because there's been quite a few of them I've forgotten.
Deleted them, yeah. So, have you got any particular favourites? So you mentioned
what episodes or people?
Yeah, just anything that sticks in your mind a bit. Like you say, it's been a long time. Is there anything that you look at more fondly than some of the others?
Vincent one.
The Vincent one.
I really, really did like that one. But then I think another reason why I liked it is because I already know Vincent van Gogh.
Yeah.
And I know his story, so I could relate to that in the sense I knew somewhat was going to happen, but not somewhat was going to happen.
You knew him historically.
I'm also one of those, that I'm one of those people where I would much rather rewatch a series than watch a new one. Because I'm familiar with it, than learn something new. So when I watched that, I was like, oh, I know that
element, yeah.
I know that element.
You had something tangible.
Yes. James Corden one I liked, but that was, like I said, that wasn't relating really. That was just a filler episode.
It was a nice little story just before the finale. Yeah,
just to get you warmed up.
Like it was. I always think of that one as like a little short story, less than anything else. That just changes the format of the show slightly for the 45 minutes. To make it different, so there's a bit more change in your writing for the series.
Yeah. As for the Doctor, I didn't find him. He was, I don't know how to describe it. He was very, just information. Quickly move on.
Babbly.
Do this, do that. I don't know why. I just felt like I didn't get the humour. His humour wasn't my humour. That's why I think I will prefer the David Tennant stuff, because I've seen videos of it and his stuff's my kind of
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I just didn't get. Obviously, every Doctor's got a different vibe, and I just didn't get his vibe.
I think that the 11th Doctor, his sort of comedic humour is either awkwardness or social awkwardness, and sort of being like, there's an episode like a Christmas special when he has like, he's like, for the bedroom for the kids, we've got like games, and he's like, oh, they've got these games, and they go, where's the bed? And I went, who needs beds when you've got hammocks? And then he jumps onto the hammock and misses. It's almost like
slapstick.
a child, yeah,
slapstick.
He's like a child less than anything else.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where that element
comes from.
Which obviously when I was a bit younger, that was even funnier.
Yeah.
But I think there's like good moments in there, like last time when he was talking to Rory and he didn't quite understand how Rory had appeared.
Sorry, I've just noticed on your thing it says timey-wimey.
Yeah, I did write that down.
You've written timey-wimey down.
I wrote timey-wimey down. I wrote Amy look.
Why? What's
because I was like, look at the monsters in the finale.
Right.
I've written horses, spelled it wrong. I don't know what I wrote here. I think I wrote big boy.
What's that for?
Or big.
Why have you written all this?
These are the notes. These are some of the things that I've been saying during the episode that you've probably not even noticed me doing.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, this is what I do for every single one. What I've done recently.
Why?
Because then it fills the time. Because otherwise I will just be standing there going, just start it there.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
I was giving you facts. I don't know them all by heart.
Got you.
I don't know why I wrote please talk.
Yeah. Was that because I did notice there was quite a long period where we didn't say anything. We're just watching.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that.
Oh.
I think it was one of those things. I think I wrote it because I thought this one's going to be a little bit more complicated.
Yeah.
So it's either let her pay attention and watch the story, which I did for the most part, and that was fine.
Right. I'm going to rate
the opposite.
The series.
The whole series.
I'm going to rate the
not
series.
Individually. Don't think you'd be able to do it individually.
I can't remember individually.
No, that's fine. I won't get them all out.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10? No, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just going to cry in that corner for a bit.
That's all right. That's all right.
No, that's all right. I'll take that.
But then it's the same thing again. If I got you to watch a show that I loved, you probably wouldn't get it. It's different as well.
I'm trying to think of shows that you like that. It's like when you show me joinery videos.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, true.
Yeah, great.
I don't understand
that bit of wood has gone to that bit of wood.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Well done, guys. And
they didn't hurt themselves. They didn't break anything. So yeah, cool. Thanks.
I like when you post something like, look at this comb joint, and I'm like, yep, he's cut that well.
Dovetail, actually.
Oh, dovetail.
I will show you now what I mean.
No, please don't.
I will.
It's not worth it.
It is.
But I was sit there not quite understanding what you've accomplished or what's been accomplished.
Look how tidy that is.
And it's so tidy, but you're right into the mic, by the way.
Oh, sorry, but it's very tidy.
But
bit of ASMR for you. Sorry.
But obviously to me that doesn't really mean a lot.
Yeah, that doesn't mean a lot.
I think there's just so many little connections that it's quite difficult to sort of introduce somebody to Doctor Who. But we have tried our best.
But you tried our best. You've tried our best. You've tried your best.
So next year I will tell you which story we're going to be watching.
He's so young.
We're going to try
Blink.
What a
daddy. I mean, nothing.
What? Sorry?
David.
I knew that. What did you say about David? Is my question. We're going to be watching Blink.
Oh, I have a dilf issue. Anyway.
Next time.
Yeah, here we are.
David Tennant's story. I do hate to break it to you. David's not really in it.
What, in that episode or in the series?
Not in that episode very much.
Okay, it's only an episode.
He's in it. So maybe you'll just get sprinkles of David. And
oh, John Barrymore.
Barrowman, yes.
Barrymore? Barrowman.
Also in this series.
What was I say his name wrong?
No, Barrowman, yeah.
Yeah.
You said what did you? I can't remember what you said. Barrymore, not Barrymore. Barrowman.
Who am I thinking?
I don't know.
Don't know who Barrymore is.
Something. Yeah, I don't know.
Don't know who that is.
But yeah, we're going to start off with Blink next year.
Okay.
And we'll see how we do. We might. I think for you, Series 6 maybe not the best bet. Because Series 6, if you thought that was a bit sort of like canon heavy, you wait till we get to Series 6. You'll forget what happened in the last episode. Then they're like, do you remember this thing that happened in the thing?
Oh, why are you giving me one of those then? Give me one that's good.
No, that's the next. That would be the next series.
Right. Okay.
That one, Blink, is deemed as one of the best ones. And
right, okay.
A good place for people to start. So.
Okay.
And also I thought, bit of David Tennant might be right up your street.
I need something to reel me in.
Yeah,
and I think David will do that.
Seeing like Matt Smith may not be your
My bag.
Your bag, yeah.
He's not my bag.
He's probably not
It's
your
a very
doctor,
skinny
you know?
head. Lots of hair.
If I could cut together like a super cut, the amount of times you complained about
His
the
head.
hair of Matt Smith. During
Oh
this
my god,
series,
you could do a full episode.
There would
It
probably
just
be
irritates
that
me. Someone's hair shouldn't be bigger than their head. I'm sorry.
No, I'm alright.
Yours isn't, you're fine.
No, it shouldn't be. That would be weird.
It's just weird. Different for girls. Long hair.
It's just very floaty.
Yeah. Anyway,
that's it. Thank you. It's been a long 4 years.
we've done
3
nothing
years.
else. We haven't gone out. No, I'm joking.
It's been a long month. We've been sat in this room just waiting for the podcast to come around again.
Both of us have developed massively as people. Mainly you.
I've got a beard now. Is that what you're saying?
No, what about you actually do things now with your life?
I do things, yes.
Dan actually has a social life.
Well, I mean,
cheers to me.
He says, well, this evening has recorded 2 commentary tracks.
Yeah, that's this evening, not what we've done last week. We went out last week.
I've got no other plans this week.
I do, to be fair.
There you go. Well, you know, this wasn't about watching Doctor Who episodes. It was how we grew as people along the way. And Amy
I haven't changed.
Like the colour in her eyes just slowly went
I
out.
haven't changed yet.
And she sat there watching episodes of Doctor Who.
Just doing it to please Dan.
Just sure.
Be a good friend.
Sure, I could record your stupid podcast.
Yeah, I will do. I'm not free this week. I'm free next week. Oh, it's next week. Oh, I'm free.
Fine. I'll
do it
avoid
today.
it anymore. I've got to do it this time.
No, it's alright. I want to get into it. You know.
I think it for you it has depended on the episode.
Yeah, definitely.
Some have been like, yeah, that was really good, and some have been like, that wasn't really my bag. But I also think if we watched them closer together, then I think there'd be a bit more.
I think we need to wrap this up.
Synergy. That's it. I can't remember what I was going to say. You know, if we watched them together, there'd be a little bit more. Mind went and just went synergy.
What synergy mean?
I think it means like better flow.
Right. Right, you can find this podcast on
Deezer, Spotify, iTunes,
Apple Music,
Amazon Music, some others.
the other ones.
They're all down in the link below, and you can go find them. This may be the last podcast of the year. I'm not sure.
Do they come now then?
If I can't do another one.
No.
If I can't do another one, if Will's not available or whoever's not available to do another one, this may be the last one of the year.
Oh my god.
Wow. You're here.
Ending the day with Amy Cole.
Ending the day with Amy Cole, because no one else was available.
Thanks! Brilliant. I'll go home now. Yeah. I understand.
So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you will come back next year when we have a whole new plan of how we're doing the Who podcast. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.